Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed Pokemon Trading Card Game Online champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels. And I'm here with an exciting episode, guys. We're going to be playing a tournament today. Before we get into that tournament, that's going to be hopefully 3 matches. Hopefully I don't lose the first match in an embarrassing defeat. Hopefully it's a great tournament for me. I can win. It cost 8 tickets for this tournament. I got 10 as you can see, so I could do one, and I can only do one, and I will only do one. Hopefully we make it to the end here, but this is the deck I'm using. So if you have any idea a little bit about the Pokemon trading card game competitive scene, you know that a deck with Manectric and MegaManaphy is referred to as a Mega Man deck. Well, because I'm so clever and I have such a way with words, I decided to go one step further. So, MegaManaphy. MegaManaphy. That's the name of my deck. I call it the MegaManaphy because I'm clever. I entertain myself. As you guys, I see you guys are already trying to hit that close button, but don't. This is going to be an exciting video. So let me go over this deck here real quick. Obviously, the idea when you're running a Mega Manectric deck here is that you want to ramp something up because that's what he does best. Because he has Turbo Jolt, or Turbo Bolt, sorry. It does 110, and you attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. The Pokemon we're going to be ramping up is Ho-Oh-EX. Now, Ho-Oh-EX does 130 damage, but it costs 3 different energies. He also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, which is great when you're going against, a Night March deck, which has 30 HP Joltix, or some 30 HP Magikarps, which I've run into before, against a Gyarados deck. That's great for those kind of things. You can get 2-for-1 knockouts quite a bit, or you can just weaken one of their Pokemon in the back line. You can weaken a Shaman, potentially 4-shot it if they don't heal it up, or pick it up with an AZ or a Super Scoop Up or anything, which is a possibility. Now, it's a very strong Pokemon, and when you equip it with a Fury Bell, which 9 times out of 10 you're going to do, it's going to do 140 damage. So it gives you a little bit of knockdown range, but there's some Pokemon obviously with a little bit more HP when using the Turbo Bolt, like things like, Greninja. Greninja has 130. It's only do 110. So to kind of make sure I can knock out a Greninja, because there's a lot of them running around right now. There's a lot of Greninja decks running around, I've noticed since playing this game. But with Giovanni's scheme, I can knock them out. Now, the thing about this card is, it's not the best card, but what it does have is versatility, which is what we need. If this is the only card in my hand, or if I have a couple cards in my hand and I have no other way of drawing cards, it's not a bad way to draw a couple cards. It's basically an auxiliary. I can draw to 5 in my hand. It's not bad. Sometimes they can get you that support that you need for next turn, or an energy if you're really desperate for an energy drop. It's good for that. It can help you get that. Plus, his other ability, like I said, it increases the amount of damage your Pokemon does to your opponent's active Pokemon by 20. Now, pairing that up with him, I could do 150, 160. Pairing that up with him, it's 130. With him, potentially 120, 130, 140. There's a lot of different possibilities with this guy if you're just using him. They have an item. If you got a Fury Belt on him, if while you're making an extra surprise, or they're in the discard pile or whatever. Jirachi is kind of for a little bit of a meta choice. His only use here really is a Stardust ability. I don't have Steel Energy, so this ability is really not that useful anyways. So like I said, if you are into the competitive scene, you kind of know what this guy does. For those who don't know what he does, he discards a special energy attached to an opponent's active Pokemon, and if you do, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Now this is great. Again, against Night Marchers, you get rid of their DCEs. Yeah, they might have poses at times, but it'll slow them down tremendously when you need to buy some time, which sometimes you do. Sometimes you start off with a bad hand, and that's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. This can buy you a little bit of time there, or maybe against Seismitoads and Garatinas. They use their DCEs, and in Garatina's case, he likes to use, double Dragon Energies. He likes to use DCEs as well. And for those who don't know, DCE is double colorless energy. I just shortened it up. I abbreviate it. Little breezy on it. Hoopa, he's the party starter. He's going to be getting the EXs out for us, the ones that we want, the ones we need. Another support Pokemon that we have is Manaphy. Really, its main use is its ability. I can use its attack too, but its ability, each of your Pokemon with a water energy has no retreat cost, which is useful, especially when we start with the Hoopa as our only starting Pokemon, which does happen way too many times. Shaman, which also happens way too many times. And you can do it for free, or with Shaman's case, you can be any energy and you just you lose that energy. Hoopa has a 2 retreat cost, a little bit more dangerous. Same with Ho-Oh, 2 energy cost. MegaManaphy, no retreat cost, but Manectric has a 1 energy retreat cost. It is what it is. So, besides Mega Manectric, we have another acceleration option. We have Max Elixirs. Now, assuming we're not going against the item lockdown deck and they haven't already locked us down, which is very possible, and it sucks when it does happen. So I'm running a couple of supporters here that's going to give us some draw power, but we'll get to that in a minute. These, you can look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and you can attach 1 basic energy to one of your basic Pokemon on your bench. Say I start off with anything. I can start off with anything, but I have Manectric on the bench. I can essentially turn 1 get a Manectric ready, turn 2 bring him out, Mega Evolve him. Maybe with the compressor, which let's get into that. What basically their use is to get some energies in the discard pile, the energies that I need for him, but also to get some supporters out there so that I can get them quicker with the Verse Seeker, because that's going to happen too. Um, but that's essentially the day. I mean, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I don't think I need to go over everything here, but town map, I can see my prizes because I'm going to need certain things at certain points in the game. That'll help me get that when I knock out a Pokemon. AZ, need to pick up them Shamans and redraw cards I can. If I need to pick them up to save them from dying to Night Marchers or any other Pokemon, I can do that. If I need to pick them up, the starting Pokemon's a Hoopa or a Shaman, I can do that. N and Professor Sycamore to see some draw power. Every deck needs draw power. Rough Seas. I'm only running 2. I'd love to run maybe 3. The thing is, with Rough Seas, it's really there to counter some of the other stadiums out there. And if they're not running stadiums, and if they're not running water and electric Pokemon, which again, there's so many Greninja decks out there, it's insane. It's insane. That I can use this to heal up my Manectric, switch them out, and do all kinds of weird shenanigans. But with my 1 Fire Energy, yes, I'm only running 1, I can heal this guy for 50, which is his ability. If you have a Fire Energy on him, you can heal 50 once a turn, which is very useful. But guys, that's the deck. So without further ado, let's jump into a tournament match here. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to be playing Standard, obviously, here. Excuse me here. Alright, MegaManaphy, there it is. See, I call it MegaManaphy because I'm clever. I had to fly tech in my elbow. And no, we're in between tournament matches. I'll definitely do some cuts, obviously. You don't have to sit there and wait for them like I have to. But man, I'm excited to do this. Hopefully, like I said, we don't just get knocked out, game 1 in an embarrassing defeat. But in tournament matches, especially lately, I don't want to jinx myself. There hasn't been too many problems with my deck here. So we're going against a fire deck. Fire decks are tough because they have so much acceleration options with Blacksmith, with Max Elixirs as well. I've seen a lot of decks like that running Flareon EXs. You can get a Flareon EX out here with 3 or 4 energies turn 1, and it's been intimidating. Alright. So not a bad start here for us. I'm not going to throw Jirachi out there just yet. I mean, he is running a fire deck, and I doubt he's running his fire energies, the special ones. Unless he's running Charizard or if he's running the Houndoom. So I'm not going to worry about that just yet. So we'll go throw the town map down. So our Manaphy is prized up, which is okay. Not a huge deal. I'm going to go ahead and get an electric energy. I'm just going to end anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to grab the electric energy for him. And then I'm going to go ahead and end. When I said it doesn't matter, I mean it doesn't matter if I pick up a second energy because it's just going back into my deck. We got the Hoop of the party starter. Let's go ahead and start it up. We also already have a Shaman as well. Now Manaphy is prized. I'm going to grab a Ho-Oh. I'm going to grab another Manectric. I could grab a Mega Manectric, but I'm not going to just yet. That's it for now. I mean, I can always grab another with an Ultra Ball later on or something. So let's go ahead and throw these down here. Man, 2 cards. That sucks. We'll do it anyways. I can always bring back in with the Verse Seeker if I have to. So we got 2 Spirit Links, so I could have I'm not going to play them yet just in case he has a startling horn. I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn and see what he does. So he's running the Flare on EX deck I was talking about earlier. Now this guy, since it's an active Pokemon, can get potentially up to 3 energies this turn um, with the Blacksmith. He's going to end though, so he's not going to be able to, which is good for me, which is really good for me. I don't have to race against that, because racing against that's very tough. Now I decided to see my Spirit Links go, but that's okay. So we got another Manectric. I'm not going to throw that down. I'm not going to throw Articuno down yet either. And I didn't talk about Articuno actually while he's in the deck, did I? Terrible of me. I just wanted to continue because I don't want to make you guys sit there and wait for me to talk all day. But I got the Spirit Link. I'll talk about that here in a second. Electric Energy. Throw that on this Manectric here. I could throw that on this Shaman, but I'm not. Well, yeah, screw it. We'll do. We'll get the 2 cards. Maybe I'll draw the MegaManaphy I want. Another Electric Energy. The thing about that is, I gotta have some Electric Energies for this guy. I'm only running 4. There's another one. Okay, we're good. Okay. Put this on here. Just the energy I wanted was a water energy because I got the electric energy in here. We'll throw an electric energy here. I get the electric energy here, and I can put a grass energy on him next turn. So he'll be ready to go. He's looking buff. All right, we're sitting pretty. Sitting real pretty. So anyways, the Articunos. The reason why there's one Articuno in this deck is because there's one huge weakness with my deck, and that is Regice. Regice has as a move, like I said, some of you guys may or may not know. He has a move for 3 energies, 1 water, 2 colorless, and it makes it to where Pokemon that are EX cannot attack, cannot hurt it, essentially. So I have to run some basic Pokemon. Jirachi cannot compete with its damage. Sure, I can get rid of its DCE if it has one, but by the time I even get close to knocking it out with Jirachi, it could just put 3 water energies on it. Excuse me, and then just one-shot me. So that's an issue. So Articuno is kind of in there. It has other uses as well. If I go against 9 March decks, which are very popular, I can essentially, let me go ahead and, I can 2-for-1 any of their Pokemon because they're weak enough that I just have to get 1 heads to really knock them out unless they have a Fighting Fury Belt. If they have the Fighting Fury Belt, I need 2 heads. Unless I have my own Fighting Fury Belt and the Giovanni scheme, then I might be able to get away with some shenanigans there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out here, and I'm going to go ahead and do some damage. I'm not even going to worry about playing any supports, so I'm just going to go ahead and swing in, grab 2 cards that I want. I'm just going to grab the energies. I like that fire energy so I can heal them up. Again, I'm only running 1 fire energy. I have enough draw power and enough ramp or battle compressor, 2 battle compressors. Again, that 1 fire energy is actually pretty easy if I really want it. So I don't need more than 1, just because you only got so much space in the deck, and it's like I need this for this reason, this for this reason. So just having the 1's fun because it's not needed to heal them off, but it is nice to have. Trust me, it is nice to have. I have another version of this deck that I do play as well with Smeargles, and I do run more fire energies in that deck because it's easier to fix my energy correction, you know. But yeah, Articuno, that's pretty much its spot. It's good to get some fire decks too. If I'm going against an EX and I'm weakening it and I just can't knock it out, or knock it out in 1 hit, and I knock it out and it's got like 20 HP, 30 HP, I just Articuno in there and just knock it out and I get 3 prize cards. So it's pretty useful. So I can knock it out this turn actually. I can throw this fire energy down, but is it going to make a difference? I think it will. Because he could potentially get 3 fire energies, which is going to do what, 90 damage? 3 does 110 damage. I have 140. So unless he could throw an extra energy on there somehow, maybe switch out with the max elixirs. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now, though. I'm going to go ahead and just swing in. I don't think I really need to use any of my supports yet. I don't want to use my end because I don't want to give him anything that he may be missing. And I don't want to use Sycamore just yet because I don't want to get rid of some of these goodies here. So we'll go ahead and just grab the Ultra Ball, the Elixir. As a Flareon EX is a very fast deck, but fortunately for me, I actually had a pretty decent start this game. I was able to ramp up the energies for Ho pretty quickly. Now, unless he's got something good, I can always just Lysander either this guy or this guy. It doesn't matter which one. Well, he ends, so I can't. Unless I just happen to draw it. I did not draw, but I do have a compressor, so if I draw a Verse Secret, I can't use it. Oh, I put it on the wrong guy. No, I suck. I'll go ahead and say GG back to him. GG, sir. Sorry, I just got a little lucky there. You know, the thing is, I can't believe I missed the energy drop. I meant to click on this one. But, I mean, I think it's irrelevant. What I'll say is if I can get that compressor, which I did get, in a Verse Secret, I can obviously fetch the Lysander out. Goes for the Verse Secret of his own. Is he going to Lysander out, try to stall it out a little bit? Hope he's going to end. Alright, fair enough. That's game. It's a good game, Ivan. And we'll be taking the first victory in this tournament. Spin the wheel. You know the deal. We got a tournament ticket. Heck yeah. Alright, so it looks like we got to wait a little bit. So from this point, I'll obviously cut to the beginning of our match. We'll either be going against Bad Omen or Max _ Turbo. So, alright guys, we are back here for game number 2. As you can see, Bad Omen, he progressed, and I'll be going against him. It says he has the advantage, so that's kind of scary. I would like to go first. He's got the beta deck box, which I also have. I'm not using it, but that's what I have. So we got Ho-Oh and Articuno. Not the best start. See what we can do here. Got a Mew. Going to throw this grass energy down. Let's see. Thinking Hoopa, of course. Gotta get the party started, guys. Get the Manaphy out. Get the Shaman. Excuse me. Here's why I chose grass over electric energy, if you guys are wondering. It's because I'm running 3 grass energies and running 4 electric energies. Trainer's Mail. Got the Spirit Link. Going to throw an end down. Get him ready to go. End my turn, see what he does. I was thinking about compressing, but I don't know if he's going to end me myself. So I don't know if I'm going to need energies in the discard pile if I'd rather have them in my deck to draw them. If that makes sense. Sorry for the dog barking, he's excited. Goes down another Mew. I wonder what the Mew is for Yavato. Okay. Interesting. Goes for the Sycamore, so he did have a Sycamore. He's going to go ahead and get a bunch of cards here. 2 Lysanders in the discard pile. No Dark Energies yet, though. There's the Max Elixir. There we go. Now he's going to get some Dark Energies here. So obviously he's using Mew is kind of the same way I use MegaManaphy, kind of to ramp up some of his Pokemon on the bench here. It's not as strong as a MegaManaphy, but it is probably easier to set up, though, realistically. So I'm hoping to pull another Max Elixir and a MegaManaphy. There's the Max Elixir. Can I get an Electric Energy? I can. Wow, okay. We'll go ahead and throw this here. I will Battle Compress some supports out of my deck. I don't think I'm going to be using Jirachi this game, so let's go and throw that out here. Let's get Lysander out, and we'll get AZ out. Looks like Giovanni is in the prize cards, which is fine. Alright, so hopefully I can draw a MegaManaphy or an Ultra Ball. I don't get either of those things, but I do have my town map. 3 energies in there. Alright. I can still attack him and knock him out, though, with Manectric, which is what I'm going to do. I don't really need to use that, I don't think, so I'm just going to go ahead and retreat. I have that 1 electric energy in here. I'm going to go ahead and put that fire energy in there as well. That way when I do Mega Evolve, I can put both of them on there. Anything else I can get rid of? Not really. I think that's good. So let's go ahead and Assault Laser will knock Mew out. I'm going to go ahead and grab Fighting Fury Belt. That way I can equip it onto Ho over here. Now with this Mew, it's similar to the Mew EX, if you guys don't know, where he can use any abilities as long as he gets the appropriate energy cost for it. However, he can only use his own basic Pokemon. So as of right now, best case scenario for him is Oblivion Wing. There's nothing else he can really use. Oh, now here's Darkrai. Ah, now it's making more sense. Dark Pulse, okay. Dark Pulse does more damage, equal to the amount of Dark energies he has on all his Pokemon. 20 more. Yeah. So it does 20 base, and then 20 more for each Dark energy. So now he can do it for just 1 energy because of the Dimension Valley. Very cool. So it's going to be doing 60 damage so far. Or, sorry, 80 damage because he gets a base 20 plus the amount. Pretty good strategy. I like this deck style. I haven't quite seen anything quite like this just yet. I mean, I've seen other decks, but that uses the Mew. Looks like he went for Encounter where we can search for a Pokemon. Okay, I'm fine with that. Go ahead, Trainer Mail. I was hoping for an Ultra Ball. I'm not going to grab N. Just go ahead and throw that out. What is my best play here? I need to get a MegaManaphy. I can throw Water Energy here, or I can just throw it in my discard pile. I'm just going to throw it on Articuno here. We're going to go ahead and Sycamore. Got the MegaManaphy I needed. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and power up this Ho-Oh. Now I have some few options that I can do here next turn. I could go for the I'll just grab the Water Energy, fine. I could go for the Yveltal, but obviously that's not his main focus, it's the Darkrai. And using Dark Pulse. So I'm going to go straight for the Darkrai with Ho-Oh and use my Elemental Feather attack and attack his Mew from the back as well. Now he's got 2 Darkrai's. Use the Super Rod to put more Mews back into his deck. It's a very cool strategy. I don't know if it's going to be fast enough to compete with us, though. Because I could take out Shaman for 2 prize cards. If I wanted to. Or, I take out this Mew, hurt his Mew, pull out the Shaman, knock out that Mew and the Shaman as long as he can't heal it. And then I can win. I think that's my strategy at the moment, but it could change. So now he's still got a lot of Dark energies here. Last time he did not do the Dark Pulse attack. He may be switching us out here. Ace Trainer, okay. So we're going to be down to 3 cards here. So now I can't necessarily Lysander if I want to. Another thing I could do is try to get Articuno ready and try to knock out his Mew with Articuno and get 2 prize cards off of it. That's another thing I could try and do. Grabs a Max Elixir, trying to get some more Dark energies down. So he's getting this guy ready too for his other attack, which is going to do 80. And if I'm asleep, it does 80 more damage. So he's bringing out the Darkrai actually, which is a little unexpected. Does 100 damage. So let's go ahead and power this up, and we're going to use Sycamore. Got the Rough Seas, which actually is kind of what I was looking for here, so I can kind of slowly heal my guys back up. This guy's going to be back to 100% health thanks to his ability. I do have the Verse Seeker now, so I can start Sycamoring. Or not Sycamoring, but Lysandering if I want to. I don't think I need any of this, the Verse Seeker, just so I have more of them in my hand. I'm going to go and switch out. And my original plan was attack the Mew, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. He may switch back out, and he might just be trying to buy some time. He's going to use switch, so he was just trying to buy some time, it looks like. Then bring this Mew back out. So what I could do next turn is Lysander take him and this Mew out, assuming he doesn't do anything that I wasn't expecting. Like he just uses supporters, so I don't think there's really anything he can. Maybe escape rope, but I could just bring Manectric on the switch and back out for free. Comes the max elixir, looking for more dark energies. So we're looking at 120 damage. Goes for the EXP share. Interesting play. So if I knock this out, he can move his dark energy from here to him. But that's not really my strategy here. I think my plan is to knock out Darkrai, knock out Mew. That takes away 2 dark energies because he's gonna move 1 to him, which is fine. And if he knocks out Ho-Oh, Manectric can take out Shaman, or it can take out Yvonne, or it can even take out this Mew. So I'm sitting fine. He already uses supporter, so he's not gonna be able to mess up my hand unless he has a red card, which is a possibility. I think we're good. Doesn't look like Giovanni's in my discard pile. Okay, I said earlier in the game that he was in mine. I must have discarded him at the beginning. Goes for the Dark Pulse. Hits me for 140. I'm going to go ahead and heal for 50. We're going to grab the Lysander. And we're going to take out Darkrai and Mew. We're going to get 3 prize cards. But now his Darkrai is ready to go, though, which is pretty scary. He could maybe Ace Trainer us and make us have less card pool. Could end. There's a plethora of different things he can do. So his Dark Pulse is still going to be hitting heavy, but not as heavy. We're looking at 100 damage right now. So I think we're fine. I'm not too worried about it. Even if he knocks out Ho, Manectric can still do some work. Articuno could also do some work if I really need him to. There's the Ace Trainer, so he is going to downsize our hand here and upgrade his. Good play. I understand why. I mean, I had a lot of cards in hand. Alright, so he's going to put me to sleep, and this could stall it out a little bit. Nope, he's just going to Dark Pulse. It does not knock me out, but I do not draw what I needed to draw there. So I'm simply just going to switch. I'm just going to switch to Manectric. I'm going to equip an energy here. I'm going to go ahead and Turbo Bolt and weaken this guy down a little bit. But what I was going to say is if I get a Verse Seeker, I could just AZ him back to my hand. But obviously I could just Lysander. Because I thought he was just going to put... Oh, this doesn't put him to sleep. What was I thinking? In my mind, it put me to sleep. So it's like, oh, I'll just AZ back to my hand if I draw a Verse Seeker. No, it's only if I'm asleep does he do extra damage. Never mind. Disregard that entirely. Goes for the Mega Horn, so I'm going to lose my my Power Ball, but it's okay. Still got enough HP to live. Luckily, thanks to my my Purifying Fire there. Goes for the end. I'm going to have one card in my hand. He's down to one card in his deck. Alright, so that's game. Good game, man. We got 25 coins. And we're jumping right into another game. Alright, guys. Welcome to round 3 of the tournament, the finals. This is it, guys. This is the match. This is what separates the boys from the men, and hopefully I'm ready to grow up. I'm ready to be a man. So let's go ahead and call this coin flip. I always call heads. Always call it. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. But I always feel like if I'm going to call tails and that one-off chance I call it, it's going to be heads and I'll be angry. So I just always go heads. So let me go first anyways. Very interesting. So maybe he's running... Well, he's got a Xerneas coin. I was going to say maybe he's running a Night March deck, because when I'm playing Night March, I always let my opponent goes first too. Because then you can attack of turn 1, which means usually you get a knockout, right? So... We'll have to reshuffle. Would have been a good hand. I just needed a Manectric out there. It would have been a perfect hand. Could pull out the Hoopa, the party going, get a Max Elixir to somebody, put this Electric Energy on him, get ready to Mega Evolve, but you know, it's just not in the cards today, you know. He's gonna get 2 free cards. And we start with Ho. Not the strongest start, but not a horrible start either. So we'll see what's up. I do have an AZ if I want to use it. I don't know if I will though, truthfully. So we are in fact going against a Night March deck, which is very troubling. I'm going to go ahead and use this, see what we get. So we got... I'm going to go Max Elixir. I need to get some speed here. I need to get some acceleration. I'm going to go ahead and discard both these supporters because I can bring one back with the Verse Seeker. So let's go ahead and get the Hoopa. See, we need a Manectric. We need a Shaman. Let's grab that Manaphy too. It is a little dangerous grabbing some of these support Pokemon against a Night March deck because they can just Lysander it out and kill it pretty quickly. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I'm going to equip this Electric Energy here. Go down the Manaphy. Use the Battle Compressor. Throw a Water Energy or Grass Energy. Screw it, let's go ahead and throw all 3 in the discard pile. We're going to grab the Sycamore, but we are going to throw the Shaman down. Not a bad amount of cards here, so there's a Lysander. I'm going to go ahead and grab it because I'm going to discard it. I wanted to discard with the Compressor anyways, but there was obviously not enough room. Throw this down, and we're just going to go ahead and Sycamore. So we got that town map anyways, actually. Okay. We'll throw Water Energy so I can retreat for free. Thanks to Manaphy. let's get in my turn. Hopefully he can't do too much damage to me this turn. I mean, it is a 9 March deck, so prepare for the next 20 minutes here of him just throwing stuff around. See what he's got. Hopefully not too many shamans get thrown down. Alright, so he can, if he has a DC, attack this turn. Here comes the first battle compressor. So he goes 3 Lampins. Alright. So we're looking at 60 damage so far. Goes for the Lysander, so it looks like he's going to try and stall me out a little bit or knock something out. So here comes the Hoopa. He might just try and knock it out, because I am weak against Psychic. Goes for the Acrobike. Trainer's Mail. That may or may not be a big deal for me, because I could put a Water Jet in Retreat if I can get a Max Elixir and get the Manectric ready. So here comes one Shaman. So we're looking at 120 damage so far, my Hoopa. Excuse me. And that's read 4. So we're looking at 140. So he still needs 2 more Pokemon in the discard pile to knock us out. And a DCE. He may not even have it. He does not have it. Okay, so we're not too bad of shape here. We'll go ahead and throw a Water Energy on him anyways. And we're going to Sycamore. Hopefully get Elixir. Which we did. Hopefully we get the energy drop. And we got the MegaManaphy. And we get the energy drop. Wow. So, best case scenario just happened for us. And we can get rid of this stadium. So things are looking good for us, to say the least here. Let's go ahead and Turbo Bolt. Get my Ho-Oh ready to go. And then get that one Fire Energy out if I want to, too. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Verse Seeker here. So best case scenario, guys. Wow, that's... Talk about some luck. I'm not complaining at all. Alright, so here comes the Pumpkaboo. We're looking at 80 points of damage. Is that 4 now? Yep, correct. 80 points of damage. He damn near has to get rid of all of his Eye Marchers to be able to one-shot our Manectric without a Focus Band. Or a Muscle Band, not a Focus Band, but a Muscle Band. So he's got the DC, he's got the Stadium, so he can't hit us so far for 80 damage. Teammates, so he can get 2 of any cards he wants. So we can go for 2 compressors, just really lay it into us. I mean, that would do 200 points of damage. Not sure what he would go for. Maybe another Shaman for more draw power. So here's 1 compressor, so definitely a compressor. Gonna get rid of 3 more cards. And he may not even have enough of those cards in his deck. There might be some prized up, so it might be fine there anyways, truthfully. So there's 7, that's 140. He's gonna go for 3 more. So that's a total of 10, 200 damage, like I said. So if he gets a belt, a Fighting Fury belt, which he might, he can knock out MegaManaphy. But doing so also leaves him vulnerable because now he has 1 Joltik left. And it may not even be in his deck. It might be in his prize card pile. Let me regain my composure there. So he's going to go ahead and do 200 damage to us, so we live with 10 HP. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of his Stadium. I'm going to heal up just a little bit. I'm going to just, let's see, it's Trainer Mail. Okay. We'll go ahead and do the letter here. We'll get that Fire Energy. That's the only energy I really want to get out of there, so let's go do that. got 2 energies we can equip to our Ho here, so let's go ahead and do that. And we can pull that grass energy out, so now he'll be ready to go too. So we're sitting pretty. If he does not have that Joltik in his deck, this is pretty much good game for him. Even if he does, though, I don't think it's going to matter. He could have Puzzles of Times. He hasn't shown any yet. 3 more DCEs. 2 stadiums. I mean, he's lost quite a lot of his resources here. Again, he has 1 more Night Marcher left, and that is it. Goes for the Sycamore. So he does have Puzzles of Times confirmed. He does have them. I figured he probably did. Plays another Shaman's going to get no cards out of it. Trainer's Mail. Bold strategy. I mean, maybe he was just trying to throw a basic Pokemon down because he knows this is going down. I don't know. I commend him for trying, though. Absolutely. I mean, this is a tournament finals match. You got to give it all you got. I can respect that. I have a feeling that Joltik's probably in his prize pool. But again, he can still get those Puzzles of Time. Bring back another Night Marcher. Pulls out yet another Shaman. I'm pretty confident, guys, that we got this. No offense to Toka Fogo. I just really got lucky when I got the best pool that I could have got at that point when I needed that MegaManaphy and the Max Elixir there. Goes for the Float Stone. Okay. This will not knock us out either. Be dang close. Goes for a Puzzle of Time. Will he go for the second when he get the cards out of the discard pile? Is he just going to scry the top of his deck? Gonna find out. Oh, so he's got the Joltik and a Fighting Fury Belt. Fighting Fury Belt will knock us out. That was well played. Good job, man. Gets the MegaManaphy. Gonna bring a Shaman out. He's still in this. It ain't over yet. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna Lysander this Shaman out so he can't just. I grabbed Sycamore. Really? I clicked Lysander. Are you kidding me? Oh well. I mean, I was gonna bring this one out, knock it out. That way he couldn't get a free retreat off. It's all right. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just can't believe I did that. Ah, them misplays. Them misplays though. All right. So let's see what he does. Throws down a Joltik. He's gonna probably knock out my Ho. Does he have the second Joltik though? He's gonna Lysander. Bold strategy. Bringing out the Shaman. He would have knocked out my Ho. Yeah, 200 damage. Huh. I mean, interesting strategy. I mean, I don't understand why you would do that. Gotta get rid of the threats. I mean, that's just the way it is. Now, here's the problem, though. If he has the other Joltik in hand, does he have 3 puzzles at times in here? He does. If he has the other Joltik in hand and a DCE, I lose. So it's not over yet. I was confident. Now I'm not so confident about this. If I draw a Verse Seeker, which I have 2 left, 2 of which are in my deck, I can Lysander this out and I can win the game. So we'll see what happens. Did not get the Verse Seeker. Going through the Fighting Fury belt down. I do have a Shaman available, so let's go ahead. We're just going to throw absolutely everything down we can here. Grab the Shaman. See if I can't pull that Verse Seeker out. We did. That's game. Good game, man. I screwed up earlier. Almost cost me the game. Because I do think if I would have pulled this out, he wouldn't have been able to put the energies down. It would have totally messed him up. But we win here. We're going to actually get potentially 3 prize cards if we had it. But good game, man. Good game. That was tough. I did get scared there for a second there. That messed up, man. But look at all these prize cards. We got 6 booster packs. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and open them all. Just for you guys. If you've made it this far, you get to see a bunch of cards open. So let's go ahead and open them up. Wouldn't mind a Greninja break out of this. I only have 1. I'd like a playset. Got a Gold Duck. Nothing in particular I really want out of this. I mean, anything EXE, anything ultra rare is nice. Ooh, we got a Florges break, our second one. That's pretty cool. And a Braviary. Oh, got a break. That's not bad. Open the Royce, guys. Another Shaman is always welcome. I'm sure you guys would agree. So we got a Swellow reverse and an Absol. Hollow Absol. Nice. Alright, let's open these up. And coming soon for you guys, I am going to be opening a bunch of Fates Collide packs. I have an even more special video. I'm going to be opening, hopefully opening, 60 Generations packs. Hopefully. I got some connections. They said they're going to hook me up. If they do, that's going to be a huge thing. 60 packs. So we got here. And a full art Genesect DX. That's my first one. Very cool. Well, guys, that's the video. I mean, what a video. I mean, guys, we had one heck of a tournament. That last game was really close. It was coming down to the wire. I got lucky. I got the Verse Seeker I needed at the right time. I got the MegaManaphy and the Max Elixir, the appropriate energies that I needed at the right time. I mean, everything lined up perfectly. But guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for more because there will be more. I guarantee it. Like I said, there will be some packs opening coming soon. And until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun, and peace out. Peace.